right.
Yep.
The chunks factory is basically done.
Nice.
Just gotta add the trains, the actual trains, and then I didn't hook up fluids yet. But it's like 95% done. Which means, I don't know if what we want to do with the chunks, but do we want to redirect chunks to their current ore sorting, or just build a new one?
Well, we got the new bots, so we have some flexibility.
Yes.
I would vote, since we got the space, we might as well just do it the way we want somewhere else. Like, we can literally just do it, you know, I don't know, here or something, or wherever, you know. There's no reason we have to...
Well, you gotta think about how big the ore
Yeah.
sorters are.
I mean, wherever you want to do it here, you know.
But they might craft fast enough.
Yeah, wherever you like. Even like here, this is like a large horizontal, wherever. Somewhere on this island we can do it. I think that'll be better, because then we can rip this up after the fact once we're sure that it's going to work. And with the new robots, that won't be a big deal. I don't think.
Oh, we can make ferrous sludge. And that's how we make better ferrous dust. We can do ferrous dust sorting. Okay. I don't know, that starts getting exponentially complex though. Let's do chunks. It is a chunk recipe is 6 chunks used at 1.5 seconds. So that is actually 4 per second. That actually is not that bad. 4 per second means... What is our output right now? For each one of these, we got 40. We got 1 belt going out, so 30. So we only need 8 ore sorters per. That's not actually that bad. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll probably do it
next
here.
Or wherever. Sure.
Yeah, I'll probably do it there.
Sounds great.
I'm gonna trust you to fix the trains.
I'm fixing the trains. It's going to be a while till they're happy again, but...
I think we already have ore sorters being made. At least level 1s, but possibly level 2s.
There's level 2s.
Nice, so that's good. We shouldn't be that bad to set up, because I don't think the ore sorting takes any extra. Catch is that ore sorting will have a lot of different ore outputs. Okay.
There's a petrochem locomotive and a smelting locomotive. And a smelting locomotive tender. Feels like these... It just has a different aesthetic.
Yeah.
More
This one
acceleration power.
actually... Yeah, this one actually... Smelting locomotive is a little bit better,
They're
I
also
think.
significantly more expensive, too.
Is it worth it?
I haven't
It
decided.
seems...
Interesting. I didn't actually know about the tender one. I was making the other one. It's actually, the tender looks a little better in terms of like how good it is.
Alright, I'll make those.
I'm making 4.
You're making 4 what?
2 more trains. 2 more of those, or 4 more of those locomotives. So 2 more trains. Because I got 2 trains running.
Although we
Oh,
don't have green. We need green circuits. We're gonna have to manually feed. Actually, I can bring them in.
not too far. Just a matter of how many, but
Can you bring them in from over there?
yeah, I don't mind hand
make
feeding
the-
them too if we want.
Yeah, this isn't permanent. This is just because we do need a lot of trains coming up. Cargo wagons.
There's no more tin.
And you
Where
really
did the
have to be
tin come off?
careful with this like stupid robot car. Like it just destroyed a algae farm because I like ran into the corner. I was like, oh,
Yep. Where did our 10 stop?
We need 10 for this? Oh, you're...
Oh, our green circuits like just stopped.
What's the liquid 10?
Doesn't look like it's exactly choked. I guess it's a little bit choked on ingots. I guess and that's a little bit choked on the processing of that.
I don't know if you guys want to, but like, I was thinking
Oh, ammonium.
anytime we're like diagnosing stuff like this, we should hook up an alarm. Just then and there, and we'll build up like an alarm system, because it could just detect that like, hey, we're low on X and tell us.
That's fair. I didn't really want to on this stuff because it's all like temporary setups.
Oh, sure. Maybe not down here. That's fine.
So
Works for
yeah,
me.
and it's actually we're out of 10 because we don't have ammonium.
Okay.
I'm gonna like slowly just change these to the
Oh, we could probably upgrade this to the better gravels.
crushed ones, because we're producing them much faster over here, so we can slowly. There's no reason to do it twice.
While I'm here.
Yep. Okay, the 10's going a little better now that the ammonium's getting offloaded.
Okay.
It's actually sustaining. We're eventually going to have a silicon ore bottleneck, I think. Until we start using it. But alright, well, things are being made at least. not making greens at all.
Nice toss.
We're not making inserters.
Nice toss.
No, I meant like green science packs.
Oh, okay.
It's got a mix of boards. Why does it have both boards on it? Not supposed to have those wood boards on it. See. Okay, we're making greens again. Not a big deal, but actually that's kind of could be useful because we might actually want to make those crawler locomotives instead. It's not worth replacing our current ones, but I might swap the recipe. The crawler ones have a higher max speed.
Could be good for passenger trains.
Is it the smelting cargo?
For passenger trains, maybe?
It's just
Which one?
the locomotive in the research. I guess they have less acceleration power, so maybe these ones are still better for that 1 megawatt of acceleration power for heavy loads.
Maybe good for passenger train replacement. Then.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, if we could get advanced circuits, making those MK2 locomotives would be nice. Okay, so I need purified water. That is just hydro plant. Yes. These are some interesting recipes. I just don't. Man, it complicate things, but man, be an interesting way to do it. It would be really resource efficient.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean,
Just complicates the recipes.
I'm gonna be upgrading stuff when I can. Like, I'm getting these algae up just so we can have some basic fuel, but I'm hoping they're like
Yeah,
mineral oil nonsense or whatever sometime soon.
The catch is it requires, we would, like when we want tinned wire, we would probably just ship the tinned wire coils or something like that, but then that instead of 10 plates.
Mm-hmm.
And we would make 10 wire coils.
Sheep coils?
It's extremely efficient. It would mean we don't need carbon actually as much. Actually, no, we do need carbon still. But basically, tinned wire coils. Actually, you can just look at the research I queued up, advanced tin casting. And there's also a copper variation for anything when we need copper wires. And maybe those are things that we want to have a train, and then places that need the wires, we can ship that instead of the actual plates. But that'll be, I think we can just do us. I think we can swap stuff around if we can get there. I don't think we need to set that up now. Pipes, I need to iron. Got a train just sitting here. Why is it just sitting there?
What train is it?
It's a 10 plate train.
Wasn't me.
Which one?
Because this one's just sitting here. Which this one's going to an onload.
Yeah, I don't know why this one's sitting here, because it wants to leave. Why is this guy just sitting here?
And then there's the one you're in, I think. Yeah, the algae one.
But, like, why is it sitting here? Maybe because... Oh, maybe these are missing signals here? I bet you that's it. You're missing the signals on that whole suite.
Oh, yeah. There we go. That was definitely Justin's fault, not mine. Definitely not mine at all.
Dude, that plays signals in my sleep. With Johnny Apple signal.
Blew up a train earlier. I was on the tracks with this crawler vehicle. The locomotive died instead of me.
Oh, is that why we're down a train?
I replaced it.
Alright. Let me start setting up the relax station, I guess.
Yeah.
Station?
Well, it's like the fancy stockyards. Do we want it next to the other stockyards, or do we care? Do not care. Just somewhere. Because basically...
You could just use the stock. Wait, you don't need to make a different thing for it. Just use the
you
stockyards.
do. Well, one, we want
Why?
these for... Because there's going to be non-new order trains, right? So we still need old stockyards for the oddball trains.
Yeah. Can't it just use the same? Why does it need its own?
That's a little bit I guess it could. We can try it. I have to study.
What's the difference?
I have to study what the relax one is a little bit more.
I mean, the difference that he built it out, I think it doesn't matter, is that he just used effectively 2 train stops or like a smaller amount and then a lot of waiting areas behind it. But yours is the same. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, why did he do that? That was just. Why does he have 2 at the front?
so it's less redundant for the number of stockyards. Right? Because you don't actually need as many, like 1 stockyard for each one. It just needs a path to get to it.
Yeah,
and it
but
can
like he has
sit.
like an area where there's like a bunch of waiting trains, right, for the relax. But then he has
Yeah,
an area where
there's-
they swing around and pull forward, and there's 2 of those stations. I don't understand why he's got that like.
Yeah,
second
one
area.
for one. There's 2 because there's. Actually, why is it 2?
I'd have to go watch the video again. I don't even know why he's got the second phase at all. If he
It
just
doesn't-
had the first phase. Or you know, if I'm like.
I'm not
thinking
sure
about it
why he's
correctly.
got 2. It might not. You might not need 2 unless you want it.
Cool. I'll take a look at it and see if there's anything special. Otherwise, I'll just toss it on stockyards. But we'll probably want to make a second one then if we're actually doing that.
Okay. The purified water is hooked up. hopefully we're actually producing enough. I might need to expand that. It's a good start. Oh, I just need the output.
Alright. Let me watch that video again.
Alright, you see, I just switched this load to now it's loading the crushed stuff. I'll go one by one down each one.
Have you guys ever pressed
Nice.
L?
Okay.
It's like a robot menu.
Yeah, I don't think I have actually.
Me neither.
Yeah, I've never used more than one. Well, I haven't used too often more than one logistic network.
Alright, I'll try to use set this up. What train do you want me to work with first? Just one of the ore trains, I'm guessing. Brian?
The trains, to
The new
reparameterize. I mean,
yeah. We'll just start on one of them.
you know, like I said, once you do one, they're all gonna.
Yeah,
They're all gonna.
So
So
which one do you want to start on?
I would first check to make sure that there are like unintended side effects.
Well, that's why I wanted to try with like maybe just like the Bobmonium train or something. Just see what happens. Babysit it.
It'll no longer be the Bobmonium train. You know what I mean? But yeah, go ahead and do one.
Let's maybe do copper. I'll do the copper onload.
I'm making more trains right now. Did you dismantle this refuel station?
Yes, because I'm using it for offloading carbon from the ore refuel station. But you can still put things in there. Just grab like fuel yourself. You can still drop it off.
Where's the official? Where's the other refuel?
The official one is over here, but it is kind of busy refueling things. I'm kind of backed up right now. But you can just grab the fuel from here and just put them in the trains yourself, and then send them off just the same.
Okay.
We're gonna need a waiting station for the refuel.
Yeah. I'm hoping in like half an hour it'll.
Is there no wood there?
No wood. I'm not sure where the where is.
There's 0 wood.
In the
Oh,
wood
the
area.
train just arrived. Okay, now the train arrived, so it's making it now.
Who's that parameter?
The wild card.
Who's the wild card?
It's,
What's in the unsorted items? Yeah, the fluid one and the item one.
Got really quiet.
Is that better?
nah, it sounds like your mic's muffled
Oh,
over somewhere else or something.
How about that?
something.
Short, maybe?
It got a little better. Sort of. It's
Almost
only
like
a tiny bit better.
switched, like mics. It's like
Better?
you're not even close. A little bit.
It's really still. It's just really got really quiet.
How about that?
Better.
That's better.
I just played with the connection.
It must be a short.
So I'm making a
Yeah.
train group here. Parameters. Did it go bad?
No, you're fine. I was
No,
saying-
no, it's good.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
But it might be a short.
I made a parameter train group for this new one here. And we can...
Cool. With space or without space? Probably without. Oh, it doesn't matter, I guess. Yeah.
The name of the train is without, but here's this new one here. Refuel, stockyard, add station.
I think we need a new set of.
So the station name will be just...
I think we need to pick a new term for these things. So rather than onload, offload, which we're using for the oddballs, we can do like load, unload, or I don't know. What's this guy call it? Let's see. Yeah. But like we need a different train station name. Like it shouldn't be the same onload schedule that the other trains use, because it needs, for example, offload until cargo's empty. So it needs like different rules. But I think let's do the stone. Actually, I'm gonna do the stone first. For the,
Oh. Oh, wait a minute. So, like, if you look at this, you do have to change the name, so we can slowly convert them over.
Yeah.
So see, like this one I just changed to that. And now I'm making train here. All of them will be that.
Hold on. Sorry, which one did you
Till-
point to? Why don't I just do stone first as like a proof of concept?
Well, I'm just doing one that isn't really being used yet, just so
Which
it doesn't mess with
resource
anything.
is that?
See this? See it's crushed sapphirite.
Yeah. I think that station needs to be named. Let me check this video.
No, it's got to be named that. And then all of them will be named that. Right? It's gonna be-
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I
Current
just
station's wildcard download, sure.
I just released one in the new with the new train group, and it's heading over there.
Cool. Some beeps.
They're pissed. Honestly, these trains have so much capacity that like we don't really need much. We only need one. I don't even think we really need waiting trains, you know?
Yeah. You're saving like 20 seconds.
Especially for fluids, you can have really freaking big tanks for fluids.
Yeah, and like the unloading trains take
So-
so much space and so much complexity for like 20-second savings, and it's like they doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So all
Yeah,
these, then I'm gonna
especially
put
fluids.
train limit of enable train limit of 1,
Yeah.
so then they have no waiting or nobody
Fluids
waiting.
are also
by them.
really easy to just run a single pipe out to a single like cash tank or something too. It's so much easier than
Alright, so crushed
else.
sapphirite, where's this one supposed to go? What are we thinking?
To the
Should be over
down here. And then that's what I was working on. I was converting those to.
I think those things need to be named a specific name still.
The drop-offs?
So double check though. Yeah, on his video, all the unloads have to have the right name because that's how it knows which station to go to. Like basically, once it picks up a
Yeah.
resource, then the wild card becomes that resource, and then it's like I need to go to that resource unload station, so it needs to be named.
So yeah, so onloads need to have that wildcard one, but offloads need to be specific. I mean, that makes sense, because how else would anything know?
Yeah. So we can probably leave
Alright.
this guy because this is crushed sapphirite, right? So
Well, it's not crushed yet. I'm gonna change it. Right, we're upgrading this whole thing here. Oh god, I gotta wait for all this to. That's fine. So I'm gonna change this
no, it should be the
to.
same though. This is fine.
No, it's. What's fine?
The onloads need to be wildcard. The offload needs to be named the resource that we want. This is already named the
Yeah.
resource that we want. Right?
Well, I'm changing what's coming in. It's gonna be
Oh.
crushed sapphirite.
Then we're gonna
Crushed.
crush sapphirite over here, maybe? Or is this...
That's
No, it's
steer,
the ore. It's the
steerite.
ore.
These are
Okay.
currently it's bringing in the raw forms and then crushing it here, but now we're crushing it all over here and then bringing it in.
Roger.
And this is
Okay.
kind of like an intermediate step.
Yep. We'll swap out. Okay. Sounds good. And then I'll make the relax schedule while you're working on that. Just heart. Okay, you did. Why not?
This produces an insane amount of nitric wastewater.
Is
Okie
that good or
dokie.
bad?
Well, 3 clarifiers does not clear out 20 of the flotation cells. I'm going to need, like, I don't know, 5 clarifiers per row or something. I'm not sure. But I will figure that out.
Alright, I got the relax on the wild card train.
That one's that.
It's pretty crazy, like right here, between the algae farm and the trees right past it. It's just like cutting out a swath of pollution.
Did pollution turned off? I do. There we go. Oh yeah. Now if we could just get something in the middle of our base.
But we have 2 parameter train groups, one with a space and one without. See that?
Maybe that was me.
Yeah, okay, let's
You-
just use with the space. It's much
Usually I
better.
do the space.
Use yours. There's the train without. Train clog. What's going on?
It's just the fuel churn.
Oh, it's backing up the whole thing. We need the refuel station. Oh, there's just
It's
we
just
need some
takes
waiting
some
room or
No. There's just they're all trying to switch fuels right now, and there's not a lot of it. So I've been upgrading the algae so that we get more fuel output, and then also just need some time to sort out. So I've just been refilling trains here and there. Should settle.
Oh, we got trains everywhere without fuel.
There's the one. There, though. I think your three-way intersection is like missing a signal, Curtis. Right here where I'm standing.
That's fair.
Okay.
Where are you standing? Right there.
Yeah, so like right here is missing one. So it was like stopping
Oh.
one going from north to south from going just because there's, yeah, basically
Okay.
this guy.
Basically that one. Let's see if I can. Is it in the blueprint and did it get misplaced, or is it just?
That's the second one I noticed, so I think it's part of the blueprint. Or messed up in the blueprint.
Is that my three-way blueprint? I guess that's the one you placed. You probably adjusted it.
I also fixed the one up here I fixed as well.
Yeah, okay, so if I place it down, where does it need it?
Where are you? I wish it was, oh, here. It needs it.
Do you have an extra cross?
Yeah, this one has it here. That's the one that was missing. I don't know why.
Okay. Okay, well. As long as the roof player has it, okay.
Ooh.
Because then that can just be attributed to misplacing it, the blueprint sometimes. So.
How do we have a mixed... What happened to this mixed train here? What the heck happened there?
You swapped the Bobmonium train. It's the Bobmonium train schedule. Like if you look at the schedule, it's not actually our new wildcard one. It's the old Bobmonium schedule.
Wait, I have to change this train type.
Yeah.
Okay, now how are we gonna fix this?
I'm not sure.
That's a pain in the butt. How do we fix that?
What are you doing?
We got a mixed train on accident here. Maybe I manually send it in and then put with filters to clear it all out. I think that's what I gotta do. Here.
That iron. Need a lot of stone bricks.
feel like all the passenger trains are like claiming the refuel station first. It's like, no, god damn it, not you guys. Like, you're last. They're just rushing over there.
Okay, fluid setup is almost done. Well, mostly. I don't actually have outgoing trains for it, but it'll get clarified and it'll be set up for having the outgoing train just added in easily.
Make them, call them like the parameter onload, like these.
Me?
Yeah. And then you'll have trains just show up, pick it up,
Oh, for the ores and stuff?
or anything. All
Okay, instead of
onloads
making a
should be
custom
named
one,
the same thing.
I think then I screwed up the other ones. Maybe did you fix those?
It's just going forward.
I have a couple that were just dedicated to those onloads. If we can find them, we can change them.
Yeah, all onloads should be generic,
they
and
might have
then
been-
offloads should be specific.
Okay.
Okay, here's a question then. So I just cleared out that half-filled one. It's half filled with something right now. Will it go back only to the one that it currently has in there to fill it up?
I believe so, because right now its schedule is wild card, train, and it has a certain resource.
So the wild card check what's inside?
Yeah. So basically, anytime it's got any cargo, that wild card turns into that cargo symbol, and then if that symbol,
Yeah.
that new name matches any station, then it'll go there.
Okay. Alright, well this is working here.
Okay, so this train is wrong then.
Which
so we
one?
just set the one I pinged right here. Did I typing
The train
properly.
station or
The train. So I set this one up, but I guess that would be set up wrong.
Which
yeah.
one?
It,
I had it set up directly specifically for those, so I just need to add an offload and onload
no,
interrupt.
just change it to the wildcard train style. So like the second from the bottom is a green square with 8 existing trains on it. If you go to the
Confused.
train group, so at the top left it says or train.
Oh, just change it.
Change it to the green square train.
Okay.
And the green square train will basically be like, oh, I've currently got nothing in it actually, so I'm going to go back to the stockyard. And then the next time any station's got something it can grab, it'll go grab it. But Brian, I think we've made a mistake. Like, we were supposed to pick a different name for the onload stations than the ones we were already using, because your wildcard stations are going to match for like everything else that we don't want to join the new order. If that makes sense. Like, I don't know, this
What do you mean?
this wood train.
So we
down
need like
here.
a what? Like a 3-car onload or something?
No, we should need like the naming convention for the super standardized trains, and then a naming convention for the ones that aren't conforming to that. If that makes sense. Like right now, that train shouldn't try to go here, but it will.
Why would try to go to the stone on loan?
Well, when it runs out of cargo, right? Let's say it's in the
It'll
stockyards
match
right
the
now.
cargo.
Yeah, it's gonna be like wild card in the stockyards, and then it notices that the stone onload is open, or sorry, the wood onload is open, and then it just goes to this station.
I think it will only go to the ones that are labeled with the parameter onload. That, like, specifically, it's not going to go. We had that problem at first.
So whatever you name these,
Unless
train
it's got
stations
stone
too?
in the
Okay.
train.
You might be right. Sure. Yeah. You might be right. The onloads can be wild. Okay. Maybe. Yeah. We'll see how it shakes out. I think you're right though.
Okay, so these onload stations can be a wildcard symbol.
Yeah. Everything.
Yeah.
That's standardized. The onloads need to be the wild card,
Yeah.
and the offloads need to be specified.
It looks like there's no space in there
In the where?
for the onload. You could just right-click and copy that train.
Yeah.
Make sure the spacing.
Should we have a separate naming system for fluid onload?
Yeah, you have to, because the wild card square is resources. Yep. You have to do separate setup for the liquid, but it's the same like square liquid icon you have to pick.
Okay. It's a fluid onload. Okay. I'm assuming if it's going to be like a custom loaded, like there's 6 different things on the train, that I do not include this.
No, this would just be for hyper standardized trains. They have to have a full train with 3 cars on it, and will only ever carry one thing. And if you deviate from that at all, you cannot use that. So,
That is just fine then. Okay.
so like the algae trains, for example, are not going to ever be part of that, or at least for now.
Wait. Take a look. This train over here that I'd cleared out, it mixed again. How did that happen?
Not sure.
Supposed to only go to the one that was in. Are you sure that the parameter thing goes to?
So what I'm thinking is that it's very sensitive in the sense of like, imagine the life cycle of a train. You start out, you're empty, you're in the stockyards, and you have a wild card, right? The first station that is empty, that is the wild card unload, you're just gonna go to, right? And then you pick up some resources and you become a whatever iron plates train, right? And now you're looking for an iron plates offload until you can offload your train or your goods, right? But if for whatever reason there's no offload to go to, right? What are you going to do? Well, your schedule is go to a wildcard onload, but that doesn't match what your cargo is for whatever reason. And so you just go to any wildcard onload and mix. And like, so the important part is that like these trains, once they onload, should not leave until there's a station that they want to go to, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like they have to. Yeah, I feel like our schedule is wrong a little bit. Let me check his.
Hold on. Back it up.
Yeah, so like I think it's very important to this system that the train does not leave its station until it's full. Like you do not add like max time 180 or anything like that. Like it needs to stay here at its loading station until it is full, so that it cannot go anywhere
Then
else. And
it
try
gets
to load.
confused over what kind of train it is.
Yeah, basically it has to go sit there until it's full, and then it leaves, and then it has to go to somewhere else and stay there until it's empty. And if it doesn't do both of those things, it'll get confused. So if it ever leaves early, or if it ever leaves early without being fully full or fully empty, it'll just fuck up.
So how do we fix this train? We gotta set. We're gonna.
So
Clear out
if we're worried about like space, we can like limit slots probably if we wanted to.
Not on the train, because again, these are going to be like flexing around for like, you know, now I'm serving wood, now I'm serving iron.
That's true.
So you have to put it on the on mode. Dude, I don't even think that works, man, because like, again, it can't leave until it's full, or that fucks up. Yeah, like I really only think this is good for like ore trains and stuff, like heavy ore trains that don't mind filling up to full.
Well, why can't you limit the size?
Because again, if it leaves that station only half empty or half full, it'll try to go to another station and pick up some more shit.
No, but if you limit, even
you'd have to limit like every train though.
Yeah, but if you limit every train, then you can't like mix how much you limit it, right? Like if you're like, oh, wood, we only need like 3 squares. Well, that train's not always going to be a wood train. Sometimes it's going to be an iron plates train where you want the full size, right? Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Some of them. So it only works for things that you want to send around in bulk.
Yeah.
Which,
massive.
by the way, that would have, had we known about this, we could have had smaller, like just done smaller trains, right? 1-2s.
Yeah.
Look good at, yeah.
And you have more, but
I mean, I think, yeah. I mean, I don't know. To me, it's like, it's a lot of restrictions for basically just a smaller list, which is just like not too.
it's a big difference though, because it's gonna be, we're gonna have hundreds of different items.
I mean, that's what like the search bar is for.
I mean, honestly, if we did have trains that were like, we could have just a separate set of 1-car, 2-car, and 3-car trains, and each one of those can be variable.
Mm-hmm.
And the 1-car ones we would use for, you know, things that like don't need the super high throughput. We could also do a generic train parameter for clamped cars that are like, hey, this only carries, like, maybe it's carrying circuits, so we only limit every car to like half a train and it's a 1 car,
Uh,
and we just put those on a different one and a different naming system.
But I think like the only reason it's or we're thinking about it is because of the simplicity. Like if we're not gonna keep it simple, then we might as well just keep what we had before. You know.
Yeah, I can see how that would be nice though, because we would just have like, we would have a train stop that's half car on load, and a train stop that's 1 car on load, 2 car on load, and 3 car on load. And I could just configure like these stations here based on what I need.
Because it's not even like already like half the stations you still need to have a big list, right? Like the offloads, you still have to have a massive list of train stations. It's not like it saves you from that, right?
The offloads would probably be the same system, right?
No, the offloads have to be named in like by resource.
Yeah, but it would be like if I wanted to do like a half car offload, I would do a wood symbol and then half car offload would be the name. And then as long in every train that had the half car, you know, onload and half car offload, like
I don't think you need to
system
name. I
setup.
think the important part is that it's wood. The train, the loading side cares about what size car is going to come to pick it up. The offload wouldn't care.
Because I would think it's matching both.
No, because once
Because it's matching,
like,
it's matching the symbol plus the text offload, and matching the symbol plus the text onload, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, the offload schedule can be generic for everything because it's like once. Basically, it's like if you want a 1 car for wood, you make the loading schedule like I want a 1 car, right? But then once that's picked up and it's wood, it can just go to the wood offload because it's only ever going to be 1 cars that have wood on them, right? The only trains that have wood on them will be the 1 cars.
Yes, but I was saying like also if you wanted to have like, we could have like 4 different systems of like a half car, full car, 2 cars, and 3 cars.
I agree. I'm just saying,
So
it's only a concern for onloads. You have to worry about the different categories. The offloads just need to.
Well, it would matter if you're intermixing. Like one spot might want like 3 car.
1 spot. You're saying like 1 spot of wood might want 3 car, and 1 spot of wood might want
and then
2 cars.
Like, yeah, like 1 car or something.
I think that's too. That makes it even more complex than just the original setup for me.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. The onloads.
I think all that matters is like, hey, this
so.
type of resource has huge flow. Okay, fine, throw 4 cars on it. This car resource only like needs to refill it once every like blue moon. Okay, single car.
That could be really nice though for general flexibility if we had like a 1 car system. Maybe we only do 1 car and 3 car.
I don't know. I don't think it's enough of a payoff to me. You're giving up a lot, and the only thing you're saving is just the onload station naming is slightly more convenient. The offload station naming is just as inconvenient, and then you bring on tons and tons of limitations. Just for that
just means you don't have to actually like set down a train at all though.
You do,
so I kind of like that.
Every time you make a new station, you have to kind of set up a new train, or you might have some starvation. You definitely have to have a specific amount of trains for the system to work.
That's fair. Okay. Well, I'm not the train guy.
Yeah.
I'm just doing rails. That's all. Wait. This is an onload. And that's... There's nothing here. Because nothing's been dropped off.
It's also like a bad pattern too for.
Wait, so these onload, yeah, so these ones are shouldn't be here because they're trains with stuff on them that came to here to get an onload.
Yeah, but they're half full, right?
Yeah.
That's a mistake. Yeah. I mean, I think it's also a bad pattern for start
Who's
date.
half full? There's a half full one?
These trains are here need to
Yeah, this train
go somewhere and fully offload.
This train.
That is actually probably going to be the biggest limitation, though.
Wait a minute.
I'm a little nervous about that.
Hold on, there's a problem then. This shouldn't have shown up. What? Wait, this is a half full train that showed up.
Right here, hanging out. I'm just leaving the stockyards now. It's half full of ammonium.
That's because the offload still has the conditions of inactivity and time passed.
Yep.
Oh.
But don't change that though. Like that's the oddball schedule. You need to make your own schedule for offloading for strict trains, right? Like don't modify the oddball offload schedule. Like add your own, right?
But it's gonna show up to the wrong place. Wait.
The name of the interrupt can later watch. I'll rename this for oddballs. This is the interrupt offload for oddballs. You can make an offload for strict or whatever, and then that will be what did he have for his offload? Let's see what he had.
Yeah, what did he use? Did he have a time?
Has cargo and inventory. Okay. And then unload. Okay, yeah. Here we go.
There was no time?
Wait a second. Offload till you are empty. Yeah, you cannot leave until you are empty. You're going to remove the offload for oddballs from this schedule, and it should be a little bit better. But I think that does highlight one of the other limitations of that pattern is it's very bad for starvation situations. Like, let's say it's like you got a small little trickle of something you want, and you want it to just flow with what it's got. Like, it can't do that. It has to wait for the whole train to be full, and then it can bring it over and dump it. So, like, if you got a trickle of something, you can't make it just kind of, like, deliver what it's got. You just have to sit there until the train's fucking full, you know?
Yeah. And this is all because it doesn't recognize what it is, right? If it's...
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
is that? I thought that it was supposed to work like that.
I mean, I think he's making it sound simple in his video because he's making a few assumptions, which we're kind of rubbing up against, right? He assumes that it's not a big deal, that, like, you can't leave early. Like, he assumes that it's not a big deal, that, like, oh...
He might not be playing Angel Bobs, too.
Yeah, or, like, you know, like, I think normal Factorio, just, they have different assumptions. All the resources in normal Factorio all are, like, flow all the time, right? There's never, like, a resource that just kind of, like, sits around and does nothing. So, like, everything's always needing to be flowing. So, it's, like, just assume that that's going to be how it, you know, it typically is going to flow. But, like, the flows are just different. And, like, I think, yeah, he glosses over the assumptions and the limitations of it. He's just like, oh, it's super simple. And it works for
Factorio
everything.
actually have probably the main thing is vanilla Factorio doesn't usually have resource chokes where something can overproduce and choke off another resource.
That too.
That would be
But, like, what was I
a
gonna say?
complication we'll have to deal with.
Like, I think it does work for, like, vanilla Factorio pretty well, probably. It loses a lot of flexibility, and for normal Factorio, that's a non-issue. But you do lose it, you know. Like, you know, for example, normal Factorio doesn't have, like, scary bugs. So, like, if the bullet train isn't full and isn't delivering because it's not full yet, who cares, right? But in Rampant, you're like, fucking just deliver those bullets you got. Like, get the fuck over there, you know? So, like, just things are different, I think. You need the flexibility in a lot of situations. I think it would work great for, like, ore trains, so, like, I don't mind using it for some things, but I just don't think everything can use it. like we'll want to deviate a decent amount here and there. I think for ore trains, it's fine that it's like fill till you're full, empty till you're empty, done. You know. So I think we can have it in the mix. Maybe just like have half the trains on it. Call it a day. How's this fuel refill going? And then I'm like, looking at this guy here. He's full of, what's it called? Rubite. Why is he at the stockyards? Because now another train's going to be filling up with rubite and come here. And then another train's going to fill up with rubite and come here. I don't know why this guy...
There's a mixed one here, which is a big problem. Okay, here's one thing that I'm reading. Maybe the parameter looks like it only it says specifically when used in schedule interrupt, it will match the first item that passes all wait condition. If we put both the load and the onload as an interrupt, maybe we can use the timer thing, because at that point, well, hold on, it will match the first item that passes all wait conditions, but what if it doesn't have an item at all?
Yeah. That's why I think he has
Wonder how that works
on the normal schedule. Yeah, because the load schedule that we've got currently, it's not actually wildcarding. We're using the wildcard symbol, but it's not actually doing anything fancy.
Yeah, it's just going to anything with
station,
that.
Go to that specific station and wait until you're full. That's literally all it's doing. There's no wildcarding at all.
But what if we left that as that's like the initialization, and then we also added an interrupt here that had this for the onload.
Not full onload.
Yeah, that the condition is, say, is there a way to set condition if anything is in there?
You say if not full.
Okay, if it has cargo.
And not full. Does it have that?
Or just not full, has cargo, or just not full. There is one that just says has cargo.
Yeah.
So if it has cargo, then it will go to the onload and add to full. I wonder if let me put this in and you can look at it. Save it. Take a look at that.
So one thing I don't understand, I'm looking at it. So like, but that one looks very, very similar to offload for strict, right? Offload for strict says, hey, if you've got anything in your inventory, go to an offload until you're empty, right?
Oh, that's true.
So like it's fighting with that. Like
Wait.
offload should be taking. So I think we just don't have a station for this rubite to go to, you know.
Okay, if it oh yeah, you're right. So if it, okay, yeah, the condition can't be if it has cargo, because if it has cargo, it could be full and ready to undrop. So condition has to be.
think one thing to think about is like, why is this Rubite train here? It's here because there is no Rubite station to go to. And I think we got a misbalanced number of trains. Or like there is a... No, there's already a train.
I wasn't even talking about this Rubite, but I'll look at it.
I think we got like too many Rubite trains in the mix, I guess is...
Crushed Rubite.
Oh,
No, it's just because I haven't set that up yet. That's why.
check this out. There's still...
Here, I'll set that up. That's a trivial thing. I'll fix that right now. That's just because I haven't set it up at the bottom for
Okay.
it to go anywhere.
But also we have this Rubite train pulling up right here, right? The one that's just about to pull up. It's not part of the wild card schedule. I think it's part of this old leftover Rubite train.
Oh, okay. Then change it here. Change it. Oh, that's... Wait a minute. Rubite ore... Oh, I just haven't switched it out because we haven't yet used up this stockpile.
Hmm.
See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The Rubite isn't the... I've been waiting for all the old to clear out.
Yeah. But it, yeah.
These chests full of stuff. So the... Okay, back to the other problem.
So are these? Yeah, this is the crushed. Yeah, this is. These guys are not supposed to be here.
Okay, so if we only unload if we're empty, maybe that's the...
Yeah, I think you only on
That's the only... It's not if you're... If you have, it's empty cargo, go to the unload. So you should never unload... Okay, and then the initialization should be the stockyard, right? Rather than the stockyard be an interrupt, it should... That's where it should go, like, sit if there's nothing.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Try it.
So change the...
Yeah, we can just do that.
Or actually, does it even need anything in the main thing? Can we just have just 4 interrupts?
I do think you want stockyard. I think that'll work better. Or maybe will it? No, because they all fucking go there. So the...
Yeah, I think you just have nothing in the main, right?
Okay.
Will that work?
Not quite sure. And right now they're definitely sitting around like what the
So
hell
either,
are they
hold on,
doing?
either it's empty, or it has cargo, and if it has cargo, it drops it off. If it's empty, it goes to pick some up. And when does it go to the stockyard? If destination full or no path.
I definitely don't think we want the stockyard on the baseline, because then when it gets full, then it goes to the stockyard, which means another train comes in.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this might work, and now we can add back into the offload the timer thing, because it doesn't matter if it's halfway, Because presumably, if it's in the interrupt, it only onloads if it's empty, right? If it goes halfway, it'll still go unload it,
Yeah.
This
See,
guy
and
does
it'll
not
only
know what he's
unload
doing.
again that's empty. I guess that's the point.
I mean, I think you might have a edge case that is not obvious where the number of trains starts to exceed the number of stations. So, like for example, let's say you've got 4 wood stations and one, or 4 offload wood stations, 1 onload wood station, and they're all kind of not. There's not too much traffic, right? So all 4 of the trains go to these offload stations and they time out, right? And they leave.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then the onload wood trains can be like, all right, time to go deliver my wood, and then goes to the offload wood station. But now you got 5 offload wood cars, and then another train car says, hey, I see an onload station that doesn't have anybody at it. I'll go to that one, and then it starts loading up wood, and I get a 6th wood train, and then all the wood offload trains time out, go somewhere, and then now the new onload train joins the fray. So you're starting to like slowly build up wood trains.
Yeah.
To like
Well, let's
8.
see. Let's see if that happens. I don't know if.
I think it's gonna be hard to notice until it's like crazy.
Well, either way, I am not getting my resources.
What are you calling for?
All the ores. All the crushed ores.
Let's see. So like this offload crushed. Is there a train yet with?
Crushed shear site? Actually, yes. It went to the onload. Over on the. It's literally like a couple cars over. Right here.
Oh, the offloads needs a space.
Ah. Okay.
All the offloads need a space.
I can do that.
Should we change it so that all of them need a space to make that consistent?
I've been adding spaces to all the ones I've made so far, so probably good to do.
Yeah.
Adding a space. That train's still not moving after I added a space.
Now it might just be going somewhere else. Where is it? Oh, why is this? Oh, okay, hold on. It's a liquid? Wait a minute. For some reason that train is using a liquid. Oh, that was probably just. Oh, let me fix it. Yeah. All these. I messed that. Oh, you changed offload to offload for oddballs?
I made 2 for extra clarity: offload for oddballs and offload for strict.
Okay, and the offload for strict it is a liquid one.
Is that my?
Did you mean to do that?
No, I didn't. What? No, is it? Sorry, maybe I was looking at the wrong one. Offload.
You want to fix it? I don't want to both do the same thing.
Oh,
See, it's got that liquid symbol.
maybe I didn't even save it.
28. 3.
I think Curtis made that one. Let's see.
You blame it on Curtis.
Well,
Yep.
Yeah.
So I need 10, 11 more. That'll be good there. All 4 of those. And then
I definitely named mine offload for strict. Has cargo in inventory.
But now we're just doing one, not we're removing that. Or actually, you can keep it.
We want the oddball
Well,
one.
no,
so
no, we want to
that.
let's use the new or see if this works.
Yeah.
Okay, and all onloads need a space.
Yeah,
It
there's
looks
6 that
you,
don't.
Are you okay? You are intending to do liquid up there. There's 6 that don't. 6 onloads that don't.
Yeah.
Where are those? I see they're in here.
And then what is for the onload? Did I fuck it up? It's okay. Cargo. Goes.
All the onloads have spaces. Is that?
I would say, can we do the new train schedule only
Okay.
for ores for now? Just do it for ores. See if we like it. We don't want to mess with other things like the wood and the circuits yet. Let's just like
Yeah, let's
just
see
do
this to
ores, see
work
how it
before you
works,
do
yeah.
that. Sure.
Because like, yeah, I'm a little worried still, and like, look at our stockyards. Like somehow it's filled the fuck up. I don't know how that happened. Lots of no group assigned. It's weird. Why is there one of no group assigned? Yeah, I want to make sure it like shakes out properly. Because might get weird.
Okay, so like this one has cargo in inventory. Why is it not offloading it?
Is there an offload that wants it right now?
Crushed sapphirite. Weren't you calling for it over here? Crushed.
Through.
Oh, wait. That's crushed steelite. Oh, wait, here. That's crushed sapphirite. Trains with the stop.
You know those like big attacks that come out every so often? I think it's like this sort of effect. Up here, there's like pollution on this island, and there's just nowhere for these bugs to go. And I think they're like you can kind of even see them on the radar up here, piling up on this like area. And then I think eventually like they find a way over, and then there's just like a hole for like 5 minutes. Pattern I've recognized every so often.
Yeah, heating up some food.
What you got?
Pasta and chicken. Grilled chicken.
Our initial base rewrite is completely drained. Remove the offload. Or the station.
What?
Our initial base's rewrite is totally
Oh,
mined out.
good.
Got rid of the station.
I did the math on how many hydro plants I need making purified water, and it's actually a little bit scary.
Are things showing up here for you? They are,
I
right?
was off ditching, looking at food. Looks like something has. Yeah. And that's loading up chunks.
How'd you decide how many of these to make? You were just like, I'm just making.
Why are those not working? It's just based on the ratios of, he calculated out to get, we're basically, it's doing one belt of resources, 0.75 each. So a full belt of red is 30. So we needed 40 machines. there's no missing a few chests. What's that? Some more steel. Yeah, it looks like they're actually kind of showing up now, so maybe.
Oh yeah.
I forgot to wire the stations to turn on or off.
I don't think that matters for the new or the ore train era.
Yeah, I mean, it might though, because that could help make sure it's full or empty, like more reliably.
Because the way the mentality wants is like the train stays until it's empty. So you're gonna have trains here hanging out until they're empty. That's how the
That's
pattern
fair,
has
yeah.
to work. And then by the time they leave, I guess you could turn the station off until it was low again. But I don't know. I don't think for ore that's too important. Because it's not like there's other places for it to go too much.
Yep, that's fair.
So we have a lot of crushed rubite. We have 2 full trains sitting around.
I'm
What's
thinking
preventing another train from coming in and picking up more crushed rubite? Like, isn't it all random?
that's what I was worried about.
Oh, you know what it is? Well, at least partially. Wait, is priority higher?
That's
Gotta
what I
make
was,
sure the priority is the same at least. But yeah, it's 60.
yeah, that's what I hadn't quite figured out. So like what if we look at just this example, onload until you're full, right? That only is going to work if it stays there until an offload is ready to take it. Because if it leaves immediately,
Yeah.
then you're fucked.
Then just another one will come in when
Which right now our
you
stockyards
need
are
it to.
full, actually, which is kind of disastrous.
Well, why isn't, yeah. There needs to be an offload. So this has.
Yeah, so I think the way his schedule works is that it's the load is on the basic schedule, right? And
Yeah.
you leave, it'll stay until it has full cargo. But since that's the only thing on its schedule, it will not have anywhere else to go, and so it'll stay at the onload until an offload comes available, and then it'll interrupt over there and leave, right? But until then, it's just going to stay at the onload indefinitely because that's the only station on its schedule at all.
Yeah. Is there another weight condition?
Like, what was the fix we were trying to do with having the onload being interrupt? Just so
It was so that you could put a timer, and if there's
I
and
personally,
you know what it was? It was more that if there was a half full train somehow.
it might fix itself.
If there's a half full train, then
Yeah, it would fix itself.
yeah, it would only go if it's empty.
All right, I'm gonna take the stockyard off of these and see if that fixes it, because maybe we'll do the same behavior if it doesn't have that stockyard on its interrupt. It's a little dangerous, but maybe that'll work. I'm gonna see if I can make some of these trains go to There's no path. Why is there no path? Is there enough? None. Where's the rubite unload? What are you talking about? There's no path. Drive this remotely and see what happens. I think I might just have to wait until these naturally offload, I guess. I'm watching this train. There's still some rubite trains flooding the system too. We need to get rid of all these. We gotta purge all the old ore trains.
Yep.
Fixing that, not for the rubites. What are you talking about?
You doing that?
I did it for the rubites. I don't know if you want to check the others.
Well, the ore ones we haven't done yet. I mean the basic ores from the mines.
Yeah, I think we just leave things as is until this shakes out.
Until
'Cause we can't.
yeah, until we fix this. Yeah.
We can't figure. We can't afford to have any more out of stocks. I mean, we can build another stockyard, I guess. Emergency, but.
So you removed. What did you do?
Remove the stockyard from it entirely, so that when the onload is full, it doesn't go to the stockyard. It will have nowhere to go except for just stay where it's at on the onload.
Just stay where it's at. But then what about legitimate needs for the stockyard? When does it?
Yeah, that's the vulnerability.
Need
It's
to
like
go there.
if for example, the path gets cut off and it's got nowhere to go, it won't fall back to the stockyards anymore. It's like a hang out here till things shake out.
Is there a better solution to this?
I don't think so.
You needed to sit at the onload until there's another one open.
I think what he had is about as good. It's just I don't think it's as universal as his video claims. Not because like he was wrong. It's more just the game's different for Bob's. Or the general requirements are different. But I think his like schedules are pretty much I think what we want to do.
Okay. How about this? to the stockyard, you can add the condition. So it's destination full or no path, and you're not at the onload.
Yep. But make that for a special one for just the strict setup. Like don't change the existing stockyards.
Okay.
Everything else.
Stockyard for. Okay. Got it.
You need trained unit testing. That's what we really need.
That might be a bit much.
Can we make an API for Bob's?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'm hoping this does it, because now they should sit there so we don't have a lot of, like, a single type.
Yeah, I think you gotta shake out for the wait for the rewrite to shake out, which will be good.
Yeah. I actually think we might need some more trains, or because some of them aren't. I'm afraid to add more, but why isn't this coming? Where's like the one for crushed? Oh, one's out of fuel?
Yeah, I'm going. It's my babysit job for the next hour.
Speaking of hours, it's already 1 o'clock. Damn it. What the fuck happened to the time?
Train refactors.
That's what I said. I didn't even get anything done today. I was like, oh, I was gonna do all this shit.
New
All we did
trains.
was fuck around with trains.
Oh, a whole new trains. Good system.
Man, now we gotta build that ore sorting facility.
Why isn't this stone train leaving? Are we...
Question.
crushed ore train? Look like the schedule is weird.
Full. Offload is not full. That's why. It's a train taking its only station. So it's just going to wait.
Why is it an offload for oddballs?
Because this one's still on the oddball. Sweet.
Because it only has 2 offloads, not 3. So it can never fully offload.
Yeah, and the old stone train just left the offload. Or the other stone train just left the offload, so now it's got a spot to go, so it's leaving.
That stone in place is not keeping up.
Okay, I can upgrade that. I shall do that. Now that I got robots.
Yeah, I think it just needs a full rebuild. Like, tear the whole thing out, rebuild it for high capacity.
Probably just jacking this one for now and then come back. But,
Yeah, we can always build a new place someplace too.
it's definitely not keeping up.
We're starting to add a lot, and once we add the new ore sorting facility, like slag output from that is going to be huge.
I can definitely upgrade my algae to mineral water then. For massively increase the carbon or the energy output. I think.
Oh, you can do that. Yep, I forgot about that.
I was just getting the old school set up just so we had some flowing because we were having such big fuel problems.
Yep. And we're back to using landfill as acceptable.
Yes. Until we somehow blow through 20,000.
Our pacing should be just going up. Actually, I need 45 hydro plants to provide enough purified water to these flotation cells.
Are you making an off-site and shipping it in, or just on-site?
No, I don't think I could. That'd be a lot of flow.
Well, actually, no, we'll need purified water for other things, but it's probably fine. Just make a small time one for everybody else. So.
Yeah, because this is 45 hydro plants just for these flotation plants only, and that's mathed out. To have extra, I would just need to build more. Oh wait, you're in this train.
No, hello. Where are you going? That's fine. I'll just go somewhere after. I'm going nearby.
Any idea why this train isn't offloading?
I'll shop out. You can take it.
The crushed right?
Yeah, and it should be requesting it down here. Is there a space problem?
Good question. Go for strict task. Maybe allow interrupting other interrupts.
But it's...
Here, watch this. Let's see. There we go. Now it's waiting. So sometimes
Oh yeah, now it's... Oh, what did you change?
So I didn't change anything. Sometimes with these interrupts, maybe that's another reason he had that starter station. The interrupts don't analyze. They don't analyze until something changes, if that makes sense. In the sense of like when, yeah, something like it was just sitting
Wait,
there.
you allowed interrupting other interrupts.
I did change that, but what I actually did to make it move was I said go to refuel, and then it said, oh, I can't actually do that, and then it like was able to reanalyze the situation and be like, oh, I should go to the drop off, like, So let's see, like, let's just see if it works out now. That might have been an improvement with the allow interrupting other interrupts. Let me check the defense trains, how they're set up, because they're working. Drop yard. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Let's see if it keeps happening. Sometimes, like, maybe that one was up before they're... I don't know. We'll see if it is a recurring pattern. Fill up some more trains.
I need to make the stockyards bigger. In fact, we will. Because there's so many trains.
Well, right now there is, but I think once they shake out and start taking their new places, it'll empty out. And then as long as we keep the number of trains balanced, so there's only like one or two more trains than like the total number of stops, then we'll be fine. Because like they shouldn't be going to the stockyards ever. They should just be sitting at the stations, either offload or onload. It's just right now they got detached a bit.
What, did you move all the coal somewhere else? The carbon?
Yes.
So this is not no longer a good spot to build new trains?
Nah, I'd do it over... Where should we do it? Eventually this reload station will be a good spot to do it, but right now it's like constantly servicing things. But you could plop a new train down after one leaves or send one away or something. I mean, I will be shipping carbon back down there, so, but like that's going to be a carbon drop-off station instead of a empty station. That shit's whack, Curtis. This is like,
What?
Some dystopian nightmare you've made over there.
I know. I'm even exporting wastewater.
Using some of our... Oh, did someone steal landfill?
Yes.
Okay. I'll make it a little bit bigger since we're going to be getting a lot of stone. I'll just do the whole box with it. I got some fuel for you.
Just was putting in coke.
Yeah, I think you gotta put a lot of fuel in the current phase, because otherwise it'll run out real quick before it can get its turn at the refuel station.
Oh wait, I put this in backwards. It's hard to tell what's the front.
I don't think it actually matters. I've seen a lot of trains that are actually flipped, where like they're pushing inwards on the train. Oh, you can grab fuel over here, right around the box. Those are the trains.
These
Maybe,
wood bricks.
yeah, maybe just put 50 per if you're making a lot of different trains.
No, I'm done. That's all I got.
everything should be ready to work full time. Got enough purified water in place, got enough clarifiers in place.
We're getting chunks?
Yep.
Alright.
We just need the ore sorting facility then.
What's next? Start sorting them.
We only need 8 ore sorters per chunk. So it's not that bad. It's just mildly complex because there's like 5 outputs on each.
Chunks, and we're gonna get iron ore, copper ore. I'm gonna get all the ores from this. Chunks.
And we should probably pre-build the train station to handle all the extra ores we'll get later.
Yep.
Planning? Eh.
Do you think it's worth it to separate it into 6 separate areas? One for each one, or no?
I mean, we could. I'd make each section a little smaller, easier to fit in a place.
You just
You still need a lot of
6
trains.
them. Yeah. I don't know. I'll think about it.
Yeah, there is some overlap between some of the ores.
6 smaller ones versus 1 big ass one.
We wouldn't have the ore overlap the same if they were all together, but it would be much easier to fit into a place. And we're still gonna need our induction furnace in place too, so.
This like fucking tank of a car still gets pushed over by like transport belts when you drive over them.
Yes. We're
Alright.
still gonna need.
See you guys later.
Alright, later.
Yep. See ya. After we build the ore sorting, we're still going to be pumping ores to random spots, but also we're going to need the induction furnaces and the casting machines. It's going to be
A journey.
a lot of building.
Alright, how close were we to the rockets? Because I was going to turn the health back up sometime soon.
Well,
What was the
I
blocker
could
on
build
that
the
again?
ore. I could build the ore sorting for the one
Ammonium.
that we need. Yeah, and then we could start getting that out the door.
Yeah, let's do that.
And then once this whole step is done, it'll be fairly easy to shift gears. I think. And it's crazy, we haven't even, like, we've barely touched oil. We still have yet to make plastic.
Yeah. I do think things are gonna ramp up with the robots, but
Oh yeah.
and I do think there'll be some rampant scares as we put settings up a little bit, but hopefully not noxious.
Hopefully not too bad. We've cleared so far out, and we're building like all this stuff. Like, actually, this doesn't produce pollution. The flotation cells don't. Just their electricity usage.
Yeah, I'm surprised our electricity is holding up. Oh yeah, I forgot it's the tier 2s. It's helping out.
Yep. We're starting to use more and more, though. We're kind of starting to max out that coal a little bit. We should get liquid fuel pumping in at some point. Yeah, we'll get the chemicals ramped up. I think this is probably like one of the biggest steps to get done.
Uh-huh.
We got to do the geodes.
I just landfilled this whole area behind me, but left the one little water square.
And then you run out.
No. I mean, it wasn't that much, but like, there's just one little water square surfacing our whole oxygen factory.
Boy. Yeah, oh yeah. I actually sort of did that with the hydro plants a little bit. The pumps are in the middle. Because I initially was making like 8 or 6 or something, and I was like, oh, this is great. And then I did the math, and I'm like, I need 45. Oh, shit. The sad thing is, this only actually processes half the output of those crushers. That crusher setup actually is enough to sustain double this. I think the nice thing is not too many machines actually make pollution. I guess, oh, you know what, they do make, but it's 1.2 a minute. Is that high? Seems pretty low.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, okay. They do produce some pollution, but it's very small. Alright, well, I think it's probably a good time to call it.
Cool.
That was a big milestone. So I am also going to pop out.
All right. See you around.
See ya.